Have her read Unique Ability 2.0.
Unique ability for what?
So
I mean, I got an idea, but
just so she knows like what she's good at, right? So she can really like be operating in that and not doing things that are heavy.
So we talked a little bit about. So my wife is a learner, and so it's funny because we had a conversation about it. In her last pregnancy, right? Our last baby we just had in January, she was finishing school, and she was pregnant the whole time, and so I believe, and kind of what we were talking about, like, so when right now, when she thinks about like reading or listening to a podcast, stuff like that, I think her pregnancy was just so tough with being in school that she almost despises it.
So
because she was so exhausted, you know what I mean? And so
now it's something you care about, though.
What do you mean?
Like, yeah, she went to school and that's awesome, and like she cared, but it's a lot different when you can like now you can truly think of something and I can go learn something. And like I said, I can learn something, I can implement it, and then oh my god, guess how much money just landed in my account?
For sure. So I don't think she even used it as an excuse, and I don't think she used it. She didn't even bring it up.
I'm not saying it's an excuse, but it's a different switch, right? Because school sucks ass.
So I got a little. We were in the car about it, and I was listening to something, and she always kind of just gives me a hard time. I like, just put on some music, you know what I mean? And so like that's one of the things that we kind of just like, you know what I mean? And so I kind of pushed back on it and just really trying to like, why is this how you respond to it? And as we were just talking about it, you know, I was like, you know what? Like, I honestly think it's because you were just it was so hard for you towards the end that just the thought of it, like, you despise it, you know what I mean? And so then we did start listening to it and just kind of talking about some of the stuff. And I'm just like, you know, but just try it now because you're not so exhausted. You know what I mean? Like, and so like she's, you know, coming along with that. And so I think that for a long time, it was like a mental barrier for her because just that pregnancy was just so tough on her and being in school. And it wasn't something that she just thoroughly enjoyed.
Is so hard because like you can't. School's not helping you solve your problems. Like when you're reading now, right? You're looking for something to help you grow more, whether it's in your relationship, your business, whatever it is, right? So like you can find very, very specific knowledge to be like, okay, I'm going through this. Like, hey guys, who has a book on this? And someone's gonna raise their hand.
Yeah. And I said with school, you didn't have me. Like I'm not doing that shit. You know what I mean? But like this, you do. Like, you know what I mean? Like we're like, this is us together.
Yeah.
Like that's the difference. Like this is something like me and you get to spend time with each other and do and just like kind of bounce ideas around. Like this is fun actually.
Right. And it becomes a lot more fun like when you're actually like growing something for your family, the wealth for the kids. And like you can see a light at the end of the tunnel. Like school doesn't even paint the vision for you, right? Like you're still at fucking school.
And that's why I want to do the masterminds with my wife because I really want to get around like people. Like one thing it really stuck out to me when Chris Root and his wife was talking about like not their goal, but like what are they looking to get to? Like how far are you looking to take this? And like the answer to that was just like I authentically love what I do. Like there's no end here.
Right.
Like this is like a hobby for me. Like I really enjoy chasing deals. So it's not like I get to 10 million and like, oh, okay, we're cool, we're done. He's like, this is what I like. This is like fucking Tom Brady playing fucking football. Right, except my body doesn't dictate how long I get to do it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So like, I thought that was fucking awesome because I'm just like, how amazing is that you get to do something that you genuinely like love to do, that you get excited for every time. Jason posts it every time whenever he gets a DocuSign. Like, bro, that feeling doesn't go away.
No.
It's just like your first one. It's just like, even if you got 10 of them, you got 12 of them in a month. It's like, fuck yeah. Every time it comes through, fuck yeah, they signed. Fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so like, that's to me, that's fucking awesome. And so just listening to that, I think it brought a little bit more excitement to me. And just really thinking like, man, I got to really get my wife out, you know, and myself.
The brother masterminds have been an absolute, I know I preach this like every time we talk, but they're an absolute game changer. Like you're just going to, and you see what's possible, right? Because like there's only, our circle's really like close knit and like everybody's doing really well, but then you see someone else like killing it, doing something else completely different, and how the relationships are, all these other amazing things that you're going to see.
Yeah.
And then bringing your wife along,